Meaning of description poem for any time, any place YouTube channel. Meaning of the picture, the profile picture, and the meaning of the banner image. All right. So in the source video, in the description area, there's a source video called My First Financial Breakthrough of Dr. Myron Golden. Use the words, etch this into your DNA. That's where 50 videos, one video posted every 6 hours come from. We're stimulated by etched this into your DNA. And it was immediately translated to burn this into your mind, that I got from 6 Minutes to Success lesson from Bob Proctor by way of his video, How to, no, I didn't get there that way. What did I? How to turn your yearly income into your monthly income has been my plan since 2019. I have had some results. Wow, I can't remember the details of some of this stuff. It's not stuff anymore. It's so much a part of me that you don't even need words. It has action. Just do it, which is what this is about. So Chromebook. So I should have this Chromebook open every time, because that's what anytime, any place is about. Where to be productive, get on a Chromebook, affiliate marketing ad campaign on that. So the picture, that's what it has. It has a picture of a faceless man, because solo entrepreneur and faceless is what stimulated me about the teachings of John Cristani. And it's a AI Marketers Club and his mentorship program. This is the sixth set of videos based on what I just told you in the source video. And what one is etching into one's DNA is that it's easier to earn a lot of money. It's easy to make. He used the word make, not earn. You know, Earl Nightingale from The Strangest Secret in the World, he says that the only people that make money work in a mint. But it's easy to make a lot of money over a short period of time than it is to make a little money over a long period of time. Therefore, one is ignoring all of the hard ways of making a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. So 50 videos, one video every 6 hours to etch into one's DNA something. And that's what it's built upon. The third part was about rewriting the frequency, every act of gratitude, every minute circulated, visualizing one's financial destiny. And by the way, that's the target audience for one's future self, to be able to give away $5,000, the ability or the capacity to give or grant $5,000 without betting an eye, the same as giving or granting $5 without betting an eye. So go ahead and support one. MartinLutherCartwright.org. You can go there and you can find out how to support one. See, I'm learning. Instead of saying, give me $150 like you would give somebody $1.50 because you feel like it or you don't. Because people do things for one reason and one reason only, because you feel like it. And ChatGPT told me today or yesterday, it's 1:32 p.m. Monday, January 5th, 2026, that it's not polite to say give me or donate or help fund my business. You know, I want a day off of Uber driving. I think because I got 13 years clean and sober and 13 years without cigarettes and 7 years in the same relationship and 7 years vegan and over 9 years Uber driving. But just that data alone should give you an idea what my life, my behavior, my circulation of time is about, right? So that it's me, but me is a team, and one circulates money and time, energy. It's a different level of selfishness than it was when I actively use it. And I guess it do sound like, yeah, give me it, give me it. But you can probably tell I don't care if you do or not, which is like a panhandler, right? Because I will survive, but if you not, it's a numbers game. Getting that one that can because I'm looking for my future self. Because I would do that. I would give because I feel like it, or don't give because I feel like it. I won't just give because somebody asked. Sometimes they don't have to. I see them standing there. You see me here. I'm like, okay. I got some change. He gave me, I got some, I went to that source video and I watched that source video that this fool was talking about. And I etched it into my DNA and I went down a bunny trail. Myron Golden got a bunch of my money, but I would never find out about Myron Golden unless it was for this fool Martin Cartwright asking me for some money. Right? And I was like, who the fuck this guy think he is? But he did mention that the description, the source video, he pointed down. I went to the description area and uh, I listened to that YouTube short. Wasn't even a whole 60 seconds long. I went through the affirmation and for one is ignoring all the hard ways of making a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. And I like, damn, I couldn't listen to Martin Luther Cartwright. He fucking cussed too much and shit. I ain't on that. He talking about he gave religion up, but he got clean and sober because he gave. Well, I didn't really get it. I guess I did because you can't cuss in church. You motherfuckers don't want you cussing in church. They don't. Some meetings they don't like you cussing in they meetings or whatever. Repetitiously, uh, I'm considered. I like these YouTube videos because they're based on attraction rather than promotion. If you don't like it, you can click it off. Grandma once told me that I asked Grandma when I was a defeated man at home. It's after I was discharged from the Navy, other than honorable discharge in lieu of court martial, and it was for actually that's what they discharged me, but it was for I was UA. I was in jail because I shot Christopher Stanley with the intent to maim, disfigure, or kill, and I paid my debt to society for that. My mama reminded me of that this Christmas. Oh, you paid your debt for that. That was over 30 years ago, right? Lyft won't let me drive, but they go figure. I almost feel sorry. Well, he's still okay. I was telling my daughter, and I dropped her off. Uh, I gave her permission to cry, and I held her while she cried and cried about stuff going on with her mother and her sister. And I told her about how I feel sorry for victims, right? Because she talked about justice. She wants somebody to make her sister pay for what her sister did to her when she was very little. Want justice, right? And I got 3 lessons on justice. One, I concluded from my own contemplation that justice is just resentment satisfied. It gives the victim space and the opportunity to let it go, to go on and live on with their life, right? And that's my conclusion. It's like there's no holes to be shot with that. You can add shit to it, like you want to keep, and it's the part that I had to add for my daughter. You want to add that it's fucking. Yeah, I don't cuss her like that. She's not a cuss. I know when how my mouth was. I was raised that, but I was also spiritually bipolar with that shit because I stayed drunk or high until I became okay, except the things I cannot change that I feel naturally wanting to cuss. So, to clean it up out of respect, but not out of respect, because some people I don't give a fuck if I see you again. Even if you killed me, I'll be resting in peace. Right? I accepted the Lord and Lord. I made the altar call a whole bunch of times. The first time took, but I whatever, right? Uh, I lost my train of thought. So it won't happen again. No, justice is revenge satisfied. That was my conclusion. And then the sassy black woman or the stilly eyed, stony faced white man in my head would try to shoot holes with that. And I would be like, okay, well, maybe you just don't want it to happen again, right? So the justice system kind of helps facilitate that. Yet the victim, and part of this is imagination based on television, a one-eyed monster, right? That some of them never get over it. And this is from TV. I don't know if it's really physically true, despite the fact that the person was sent to prison, or in a case of a murder or something like that, they were maybe they're already dead, right? But they still just can't let it. They can't let that shit go. It's etched into their DNA to be hurting. I know I got that from the spiritual retreats that I go through the program. Uh, it's like they never get over stuff, right? And that's normal, I guess. But what's the whole point of justice if you don't get over it, right? Right. Then I thought I saw something on TV, and it's like they didn't use the word like a fine line, but it's something along the word, the fine line. Like justice is revenge. So a person can get justice, a person can get revenge, purpose can have their resentment satisfied. And the whole point is to let this shit go, right? All right, but anyway, let me finish reading this. So the picture, the profile picture, got a picture, Chromebook standing at a desk, Chromebook at a desk, Chromebook on a green couch. 1, 2, 3, got anytime, any place, affiliate marketing ad campaign. And a banner got on one picture, it has the rewriting your frequency that comes from Working Mystery, the 50 videos on Working Mystery. Every time I do this, is 6 set of 50 videos. There's a theme, and the theme here is it's basically this: to be able to use this anytime, any place. Don't get so stuck thinking for oneself. That's it. That's why I didn't get to the description. You don't have to be at a desk to be able to do it in the car, since I'm in the car most of the time, or while I'm charging, or just anywhere, anytime, any place. I can think for myself and not just at the desk. I got this program, 9 years of All Saints Elementary School, parochial school, 4 years of Hollywood High, Thornwood High School, South Holland, Illinois, at a time when it was prestigious, right? Upper middle class kids went there as well. And then University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, United States Naval Nuclear Power Program. All right. So here's my description. Thursday, January 1st, 2026, from at Spiritually Bipolar to at any time, any place 100. Ability and capacity to practice, creating setups resulting in big money. Well, when the real lattice adds the fruit of life, like it's funny. More action than convincing. Begin with mumble MCB notes. Passing big money by fronting. 6th set of 50 video ropes. Intertwining 10 to 15 hours per week. Thinking for oneself at a desk. Reverse acronym SOFT to peak. Flow formed with pillows, not rest. So that's spiritually bipolar, right? So to break down the meaning behind it. ability capacity to practice. Practice was the third set of 50 videos. It's represents getting unstuck. I'm almost done charged. Man, time sure flies. Represents getting unstuck. The horse stands represents practicing master days routine. Fight to surrender, surrender to fight. Something different to do with your body. Other than that, it was martial arts that came with that. Creating setups resulting in big money. Well, that's all I got for now. All right, I gotta unplug the car, maybe drive a little bit, or do some work in mystery, and hope that I got rid of resentment as a number one offender was a website. But when I thought the object of resentment was actually dead, I was so, or thought she might be dead. I knew she wasn't. I knew it was a fucking rumor. They were fucking. I mean, demons don't die.